go. Good stretch. And there, hi! Hi Ryan, how are you tonight? Have you had a good Friday? I hope you have. Also, oh, Cinnamon, hey! Good! And Cinnamon, look, you have your little sword of justice now so that you can help take care of the cow plants and feed people to them if needed. So welcome, my moderator friend. Also, sorry if the video's buffering a little bit. Let me just ease up on a couple of the tabs I had open. And hey, Georgia, Ren, hey! Oh, I'm so excited to see you. Ren, you know what's up tonight. I'm gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Blaze! Oh, so good to see you here. And Milo! And Apple! That sounds delicious. I kind of want an apple or some grapes now. I meant to get some grapes before we started streaming tonight, but it completely went over my head. So, speaking of apples though, I do want to get some apple trees in our Sims game tonight. But how are you? Oh, Bowling for Honor! So good to see you again! Ninja Girl, hi! HBT64, Lily. Oh, you've been so sick? Oh my gosh. I really hope that you're feeling better. I've heard that this year, the cold and flu season has already started, and we have some medical people in my family, in case you guys don't know, so I hear all sorts of stories when cold and flu season rolls around every year. And this year, summer isn't even over, and they're already booked solid with people who are sick. So take care of yourself, guys. Like, it's apparently pretty virulent, virusy. The germs are spreading. Wash your hands. Oh, Lily, you are so sweet. You know that? You really are. Oh, River, I hope you have a good time during your shift and you see this later. Oh, Lily. Oh, sweetie. I hope you're having a really good night too. All right. Oh, Milo, you eat an apple every night and it makes you feel very good about yourself. You know what? They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I'm not sure if a very, enterprising apple orchard grower is the one who came up with that saying, but I'm sure there's some validity to it. So I'm glad it helps you feel good. Oh, Crystal Evie, hey! Oh, wow. Oh, I hope you're getting better from feeling sick too. And that's really cool that you're a marching band. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, seriously, guys. No pun intended. We should all really watch out because it sounds like the cold and flu season is really, really going around places today. Yeah, Seri tip of the day. Wash your hands. Hey, Spooky Pandas. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh, HTP64, you were that sick? Woo, my goodness. Hey, Loot Gamer. Oh gosh, it's so good to see you guys. It's been quite a big day around the world with the Friday for the Future marches all over the place and Goose games being released, and Chips and I have had a ton of work that we had to do today. So it really feels great just to kind of slow down and begin Friday by saying hello to all of you before we dive back into our Sims 4 adventures to blackmail some people today, because Miss Potts has figured out how we are going to be getting the funds to be able to keep our haunted house. I'm so excited about the story ideas I have for those guys. I'm gonna give it just a minute. There we go. Oh, thank you, Luke Gamer, for the host. I'm gonna give it just a minute and then we'll dive on in. They're the cutest cats. You guys can't see them because they're not on screen yet, but they're the cutest cats hanging out in front of the haunted house that Belle is like living in right now. I can't wait to show you guys. Like, if we didn't already have 3 cats, I would totally want to adopt a couple of these ones. They're so freaking cute. Oh, Luke Gamer, are you loving the Goose game? Yeah, it's really cute, and it's gonna get a lot cuter. Let's just say I'm going to realize as we continue on with our Let's Play of Untitled Goose Game that I am learning the secret to being a good goose is chaos, utter chaos. Be as chaotic as possible and you will fulfill your goose destiny. That is what I finally begin to realize in Untitled Goose Game. How many of you guys have goose stories, by the way? Because I feel like everybody I talk to always has a story about being chased by a goose, or a goose eating their stuff in their garden, or a goose chasing their dog. And I kind of think it's interesting that around the world we're united through the pecking beaks of geese. and I sort of want to collect a bunch of goose stories, and I don't know if that's just taking my love of geese too far, because I really love geese. I have a goose plushie. I actually have a goose plushie. Oh, there she is. She's on the ground. 1 second. But I actually love geese so much. I have a goose plushie of an endangered species of goose known as the nene, which some of you guys have heard me talk about before. But isn't she so cute? This is the nene. She is the only species of goose native to Hawaii. She's descended from a Canadian goose. They branched off the evolutionary family tree 500,000 years ago when a bunch of Canadian geese were flying over the Pacific Ocean. Lily! Lily dear, thank you! Your little egg is... Oh, I made it! Sorry, that was a little loud. I always get so nervous when the eggs go to land in their little pile. But Lily, thank you, dear. Just thank you. I'm so excited to see you as one of our little eggs. And that actually puts us like 2 eggs away from all of, I think all of the emojis that we need for the giraffe emoji. And by the way, guys, emojis are being worked on right now. It takes a week for Twitch to approve them. We have approved... no, you're fine, Lily. You reminded me, actually, that we've finally gotten the flamingo and the quetzal. Here, shh, music, you're a little loud. The flamingo and the quetzal approved. So there's a sample of a couple of the emojis. Shh, just a little quieter. That we got approved by Twitch after like a week. And they're really cute. They're for the tier 2 and 3 little sub things. Because we thought that those got their own little badges and they didn't, but it makes good emotes. And then we're working on some... Oh, hey! Okay. Mr. Donor, hi! Welcome. Oh, and Second Bite, so good to see you guys too. Okay, oh man, and now you guys have your goose stories. Long story short, the emojis are coming. They involve a giraffe, some leaves, and a secret that I won't tell you guys just yet. But they are coming. They just need a little bit more time with our artist, Alari, and then they have to go through the Twitch approval process, which is very stringent. My goodness. But okay, so Plant Queen, untangling a Canadian goose from string around a pond and then getting whacked on the head by a mongoose when I was trying to catch a gosling. They are so defensive of their babies, aren't they? Oh my gosh. And Gentleman New, it's so good to see you. Oh, and then let's see. Oh, Cinnamon Bun, you don't have a lot of geese in New Zealand, but we make up for it with our plethora of native bird species. I'll say okay, I'm gonna say it incorrectly again, but kakapow, I think, they're also one of my favorite bird species ever. You guys have, and the kiwi are also one of my favorite bird species ever. You guys have a true plethora of wonderful native species. One of my hopes is that if Chips and I do move to Taiwan for a year next year, I'll get a chance to visit Australia and New Zealand as well. And Japan. I'm hoping if we can pull that off, we do a lot of travel and I could see a lot of the native birds that some of you guys on that side of the world have. So I'm really hoping that would happen. All right, let me catch up with all these goose stories. And then let's see. Milo, so I went to an animal camp and one of my first few years we were cleaning the waterfowl coop. Oh, so you took care of some waterfowl. That's so fun. And Puzzle Parrot, I've been putting your YouTube playlist on the background while working on thesis stuff. It's the perfect combo of calm and engaging to get me through a productive day. Thanks for keeping me company on the other side of the monitor. Puzzle Parrot, thank you. That's the kind of stuff I'm so happy to hear about. Like, truly, thank you. Gosh, my night just has gotten infinitely better just in like 10 minutes of chit-chatting with you guys. And I haven't even shown you the cute cats in Sims 4 just yet. But that means a lot. Like, you guys know my beloved Chips, the darling, love of my life, my best friend. He's working on his PhD stuff right now, and I know that it's really stressful. Like, it's really hard, it's really stressful, it's really a lot of pressure. And I remember when he was doing his master's thesis, and when he was preparing for his prelims, basically, I know when you just need that calm, kind of chill vibe that's also a little bit engaging and fun. And I'm really, 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 really happy that I can give that to some of you guys, because I know how important it is. So yay, and good luck with your studies. All right, occasionally some Canadian geese will come to my area, but geese aren't native to Arizona. I would say that's probably one of the few places that I would expect to find a goose. That's a good point. And Ren, watching my dad chase them off with a broomstick. Oh my gosh, your dad had to chase the goose off with a broomstick. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is hilarious. Crystal Evie, kiwi are your favorite type of birds. Oh, hey, Fox of Nine Tails, good to see you. And so you haven't seen a goose since you were very young? I swear, I see them all the time around here. When I lived in Michigan, it was very, very iconic and very much a way of the seasons changing, kind of like they're beginning to do right now. Listening to them honk and go overhead and know that, like, oh, we're transitioning spring to summer, or winter to spring, or autumn to winter, or summer to autumn. There, I got all of them. I think, yeah, I got all of them. So for me, I think I really like started to love geese because, one, I could see them pretty much everywhere I went, and you get attached to the animals that you're familiar with, and two, to me, their migration is so noisy that they are an iconic sign of the shifting seasons. And there's something very evocative and beautiful to me about when the seasons are changing. I've realized I no longer have a favorite season. My favorite time seems to be when the seasons are changing. And I think that's pretty poetic. Maybe I should like write that down in my joy journal. A little bit of poetry there. But all right. Oh, HP64, kiwis are your favorites. Oh, we might have to do something with kiwis. We can hatch a ton of kiwis when we start doing our Minecraft zoo crafting, which will be soon, actually, guys. Oh, Lily, I can only imagine how stressed Chips is. I'm stressed about having to figure out my dissertation, which is about 3 levels lower than a PhD and master's. You totally deserve whatever feelings you're feeling in a good way. Like, they are yours. Never worry about comparing yourself to anybody for any of your work. That's a big thing that we've both learned, as you can imagine, with both of our fields. I would 100% say take it as like a learning thing, because there may be things later that you can do, that all of us can do with the hard stuff that we accomplish. But like, yeah, just totally. I hope that makes sense. Like, don't worry about like, oh, they have it harder. Just, I hope you have a good pat on the back and you can just have a chill night. And oh gosh, I'm so excited. Hey, Annie. Oh, wow. You had pet chickens? Oh, Frost Willow. What is Chips studying? He is a historian of mid 14th century Chinese history. And I don't want to go into too many specifics about what he's studying because it's his like private life. But he studies Chinese history, basically. And it's a very unique niche where he's going into. And it means that he also ends up having to learn like ancient Chinese, modern Chinese. I think that they're going to slap German and Korean onto his list of things he has to know soon too. When we started his PhD program, he spoke 2 languages. Now he's up to 5. And his professor's like, maybe you should pick up German next semester. You see, the Germans have a huge archive of ancient Chinese references here, and you might want to go and live in Germany for half a year in order to study what the Germans have. But of course, you will need to know German, so start now. Like, that's kind of the way they treat him. My poor beloved Chips. So yeah, that's why I very much appreciate people who can help him relax. And I hope I can give that back out into the world. But all right, so now I have rambled on quite a bit. I have totally like run away from chat. Hey, Miss Rose, I'm so excited to see you. And thank you for your sweet comments on our Sims 4 Island Living episode today. And all right, now I'm really pumped. I am ready for our little Sims 4 adventures. Oh, Milo. Milo, you named the goose that chased you something not appropriate for a stream. Well, I'm sure there's those kinds of geese too. Whew. But all right. Yeah, oh, thank you, Puzzle Parrot. Yeah, I'm really proud of him. There's some other polygots in his family tree, so my beloved Chips tends to say that they're smarter than him, but I'm the one over here like, I know English and a tiny bit of Japanese, and y'all are speaking like 6 languages, so does texting count? Oh, and yeah, Chinese is a really tough language to learn bowling for otters. One of the things Chips repeatedly says is, why did I do this to myself? So I think it's cool if you can handle it, but yeah, just be prepared. And hey, Ivy Covered Garden, how are you and the little one tonight? I hope you guys are doing well. All right. Okay, let me have a little sip. Gosh, now I'm all perked up. Thank you guys. It's been a long week. There's some family stuff going on with my mom's health right now, which is why I haven't had some streams. And I think I'll announce it tomorrow, but there's a big event that I'm going to next week that is half related to the purple platform you're on right now and half related to a certain zoo game that's coming out pretty darn soon. And I don't want to make the big announcement about it right now. I'm hoping to make it possibly tomorrow, tomorrow or Sunday when I want to play Minecraft and chill with you guys in our zoo crafting world. But we haven't had very many streams this week because I have had to prepare videos to cover for a very huge event that I cannot speak much more of just yet, other than to make an announcement tomorrow about. So apologies that there haven't been more streams, and thank you for such a happy, warm little Friday night welcome back, oh so late, where we can just relax together and try to pull ourselves out of the deep depths of poverty with our haunted house. So yeah, it'll be cool. I'll tell you guys all about it tomorrow. Hey, Chrissy Tina Cat. And I will probably make a little vlog to like shorten the announcement for the main channel too. But it's probably one of the coolest things I've ever done in my entire life. And it's not what you're expecting. So I'll make a little bit of a note about that in just a bit. All right. And if I'm having some frame issues, I apologize. Let me try closing a few things really quickly. All right, music, you go off. Yes, it's gonna be a very fun thing to announce. I'm pretty excited. And oh my gosh, Lily, you're right. You guys had so many cool bird stories. I'm gonna enjoy going back and rereading that on chat. All right, so let me go ahead and pop into The Sims 4 since we are going to be spending a little bit of time finally making things happen here tonight too. Thank you, Miss Rose. I won't go into details with the family stuff, but it's that time that everybody has to go through at some point in their life with their parents, if that makes sense. So it's a bit much, and just to let you guys know, if getting our streaming career off the ground seems a little odd, yeah, health matters are that serious with my mom right now, but we're gonna do our best. And hopefully there's not too many dropped frames. I think Chips is playing WoW, so I think we're competing for internet space. All right, so let me get everything all cozy and comfy. But yeah, thank you guys. I wanted to just say that, so because I'm really excited to start streaming more often here on Twitch. Just if there seems to be a period of time where like there's not some streams, give me a little bit of time. And as we kind of work through everything, I should get into a regular schedule, so that little schedule box down below will actually say something useful. But all right. Miss Potts is my favorite character. All hail the tea. Mint Andy. That is a great segue into what I want to work on tonight. So if you guys recall, last time, Miss Potts crashed the game by blackmailing somebody. She made the wish on the wishing well because she had the wish pop up, and we're desperate for money since it is going to cost, let me find it, the bills are 18,745 simoleons to keep this house functional, and I guess we'll be okay if we run out of light and power, but it would be really annoying, and I think eventually they turn the water off. I don't usually have bills this big in my Sims game. I mean, I almost kind of want to make a rule where you might get evicted if you don't pay your bills for like, I don't know, 3 weeks. That might be an interesting gameplay mechanic for me to add in. But I basically want to pay the bills, just to keep everything up and going, and to maybe say that Holly was a little bit irresponsible with her hoity-toity, I am now a famous violinist, rich life, and didn't really think twice about spending that kind of money. Maybe it's credit card debt for all I know. Maybe it's student loan debt for all I know. We can keep it hashtag relatable here. But we owe 18,000 simoleons. So we had Miss Potts go ahead and wish at the wishing well for money. She got the ability to blackmail someone. We sent her into town. We picked the first victim that we could find. We blackmailed him. We got 1,200 simoleons. Not the jackpot we were hoping for. And she came back home. And when she came back home, she crashed the game. So we learned from that, Seri saved the game more often, and that Miss Potts actually has a side of her that loves gossip and wants to use it against other people. So I have a master plan for how we are going to exploit that to get even more money through blackmail. And I'm so excited to show you guys what I want to do. I know, the game was like, Miss Potts cannot be this evil. Well, guess what? She's going to be kind of that evil. Oh, and Rin, thank you so much, sweetie. Yeah, life really can creep up on you sometimes. But do you guys recall? There is a way to actually blackmail Sims in the game that is pretty... I think there's multiple ways, but there's one very specific machine. You can use this machine to blackmail Sims. And you know the creepy basement we have that I had no idea came with this house till we bought it and moved into it? I think we should go ahead and we should install into the basement very carefully, because we can't get rid of any of the objects that are in here other than putting them in storage. But I think we should go ahead and we're going to give Miss Potts access to this thing, the listening device. I think we should give Miss Potts a listening device, and we should have her buy a bunch of bugs. And I think Miss Potts is the kind of person who trots into town full of cupcakes and cookies to offer to all of the locals, gives them a big hug, and plants a little bug on their back so that she can gather the latest in the gossip of the town, and then occasionally go out and, if people were perhaps a little untold, she might be able to blackmail them for money. I just really, really think that she would think that was the best hobby. So I think that would be really fun, because she just has all of this equipment that came with the house and the former owners. The cookies are filled with lies. The cake is a lie. We can just make cake for people and we can give him to it, and the cake is just full of lies and spy bugs. That's not a sprinkle, that's a spy cam. So I think that would be really fun. And I also want Miss Potts to have a spill the tea gossip group of older folks. They can be little old ladies and little old gents and little old whatever they want to identify as. And I just love the idea that I want to get a tea shop / like cafe where they go to meet in the center of Windenburg. And then I want them to be all pretty much the older folks of town who have the best gossip curated like a fine wine over decades to exchange with each other. And then while we're having her little club meetings with the Spill the Tea gossip group, then that's when we'll plant bugs on everybody and gather our blackmail evidence. Miss Potts or Lemony Snicket. So, oh gosh, I love when a sim just hijacks the story and runs off with it in an unexpected direction, right, Cinnamon Bun? I want to have a Spill the Tea, like, gossip group with Miss Potts, and they're all going to kind of be like this. So let's go ahead and we're just going to stick, like, a cute little, if you can call it that, a cute little listening station into here. And I'm just going to move some things around really quickly. As part of our rules, we actually cannot delete any of these objects that came with the house anymore. So I can only move them around or stick them in like the household storage. So I'm gonna try to move them around so that we can still keep them as little, you know, like little decorative things. Let's see. Divider. We can just stick the divider in there. You know, a little bit of privacy. I think there's a toilet. Yeah, there's a toilet. So, you know, they've got a little privacy screen for their toilet. Why not? But yeah, what do you guys think about that while I get this set up? Ingenious! Thank you, Chrissy. I think it'll be really fun because she just showed a side of herself I never expected last time. And I would really like to continue to play with that and just see where it takes us. There we go. So that is step one of Miss Potts helping us earn some money so that we will be able to afford keeping this house. In a strange way, it is very ironic for Miss Potts. Spill it, Miss Potts. Oh, and Ivy Dragons. What is the code that lets you place things so close together? It is not a mod. You go ahead and you open up the cheat box and then you type in BB move objects space on, like that. And it'll turn on the move objects cheat. If you need to find that again, you can Google Sims 4 move objects cheat. And then you'll have all the instructions pulled up for you. There we go. Let me have my drink. A little bit of privacy. Let's make some spy bugs. Pick a side, Miss Potts. Well, you know, it's privacy for restroom activities versus privacy for all of your deepest secrets that she can exploit for cash. Everybody needs to use the restroom. But if you happen to be late on a library book, perhaps flirting with someone behind your, you know, wife's back, I think Miss Potts kind of sees herself as somewhere between just a harmless neighborhood gossip, an ingenious investigator of local like lore, and maybe some sort of like vigilante justice keeping Windenburg's morals straight by being amoral. I think that's what the Spill the Tea group kind of sees themselves as. Like they're doing good work by spying on you. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun with Miss Potts. And then there's one other thing I wanted to get going with her that's a lot more family friendly, I guess, for the household. I actually have a canning mod installed. So one of the things I'm a little worried about is that we might run low on food, and that we might not be able to afford a lot of food once we start to have to pay these like gigantic, huge bills. Yeah, I'm really kind of worried about that. So what we're going to do to balance that out is I have a canning mod from Icy Mun, I believe. And it's so freaking cool, and I really do love using it. Hey, where's my... Oh, well, it's not a Stranger Bill item, that's why. So this, yeah, it's from Icy Mun Mun. Ice Mun Mun, even. And what this does is this is a canning station that has a special canning skill, and you can actually can all of the produce. And you can earn a lot of good money from selling the canned produce, or you could store it to the side. Your Sims can actually eat from the canned food, and then you don't have to, like, it doesn't cost you any money. The canned food stores indefinitely. You can put it on toast. I think you can cook it into a couple different recipes, and you can make like pickles. And I think that's adorable. So I want Miss Potts to go ahead and kind of start a little bit of a garden and to have some canned goods. And there's even this really freaking cute little like canned good display thing. Here, let me put it down here. Where you can store the canned goods. Whoops, that is the counter. How do I select? Oh, there it is. But like we could store the canned goods in the pantry with the skeleton. And then we can have her in times of plenty, when there's enough like carrots to harvest in the garden, she could make a bunch of pickled carrots. And then anytime in the future where we don't have enough money from the bills being so freaking high, then we can just eat off of the preserves. And I think that's really cute. And since she never sleeps, it gives her a hobby. So I'm really excited about this. And then Miss Potts wants to keep the ladies of the house in a good reputation. Blaze, that is such a smart way to think about her spying. No doubt she is just trying to help the household reputation. The more she spies on the locals, the more she can make sure that the misses and the young miss are being held in the highest of esteem. Speak badly about them and you might find a threatening letter in your mail. I like it. She's kind of like, She's kind of like a spy butler. I like it. This is completely, but what I do in The Sims to get money is get a bunch of either cats or dogs with the pet expansion pack and make them all hunters. Oh, that would be really cute. And actually, we can do that with our familiar. I wonder how many familiars can you only have one cat be a familiar at a time? Because maybe we could also have Crookshanks go and find things for us, because our familiar cats can go and collect some pretty rare items for Belle, now that they can go and hunt out magic items. So I think that would be really fun too. But I love this. I absolutely freaking love this canning mod. Oh, and then bye! Oh, sorry I missed it so much. Oh, Miss Rose! Oh, I'm so glad that Twitch sends you the notifications. Yeah, we're gonna can all of the things. It's gonna be really fun. Okay, there we go. I had to check up with this. Rin, now I just see Miss Potts wearing a Sherlock Holmes hat while snooping on people. Maybe we should give her a little spy outfit. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. I actually kind of love that idea. All right, let's move the table over. And then I'm gonna stick the canning station right over here. I think that's fine. And then I need to figure out where to put this big old corner piece. Should I stick it in the hall? Maybe? Can this go in the hall? Can't delete. Remember, oh, here, maybe. Oh, back over here is fine. Oops, I shoved it under the stairs. That is not what I meant to do. Use your move objects on cheat with caution. All right, we'll move it into the corner of the living room. There we go. Now we have enough room. Can't delete anything that came with the house. This did not come with the house, but I want to see my canned goods. So, I'm going to move the invisible pet bed over, and the crates can stand in front of the skeleton. And there we go. Now the mice can like squeak at our little canned goods that we can store over here. So that should be fun. But then the question becomes like, what can she actually can? So I was thinking how we have to go out into the world to gather apples and things like that so she can start a little outdoor garden. We have plenty of space to be able to plant things outside, but then I had another epiphany, my friends. So this is the series of epiphanies on how Miss Potts is going to really help us out here. And I realized, no duh, Seri, we don't have to start from scratch with a little apple tree. We're rich enough, because Holly is supposedly a famous violinist, that we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna buy a fully grown apple tree. And I forgot that you could do this until like very recently. But we're just gonna come right over. I don't really want a perfect apple tree because that's kind of cheaty though. What about just normal apple tree? Let's see if we can just find like a normal apple tree. Superb apple tree perfect. It's like these people want you to only have perfect apple trees. What about this one? This would cost us 92 simoles. And it's literally just a normal apple tree. I think this would be, so this would be 92 simoleons. So you do pay for a fully grown tree, but I think this would be so much better than just going and like grabbing an apple and then sitting there for 2 weeks while we wait for it to grow. Also, darling, hey! Oh, Backlog, I hope you enjoy Link's Awakening as well. I think Chips is actually playing that right now. Can, what can you do? Can you ever can? Maybe Miss Potts secretly loves the canning of olden days. I can see in another life, Miss Potts, she was the owner of a spy cat in another universe. Ooh, you know what? That actually sounds like a really good idea. Oh, and Emily, thank you. Yes, I will save as soon as we put down a couple of these. A couple of these apple trees. Hi, darling. Oh, thank you guys for wishing him a good day. We were just talking about you and how you speak a million languages now. All right, so 92 simoles. Is this just a normal apple tree? I think so. And that feels a lot less cheaty to me than many things could have. And then it leaves me with an apple. And then we can go ahead and sell the garden pot. I kind of want to keep it, to be honest. I mean, we could probably use that. That would be very useful. Maybe we could start like a little side garden over here. But it did cost us real money, so that makes me feel quite a bit better. No, that was my fence! Get out of here. Go on, get. There we go. But that's kind of my plan, is now we're gonna put down some, like, a few little apple trees around here. And then Miss Potts can gather up some apples and do some canning and help us with the money. And I really want her to go and, like, blackmail some people tonight. All right, give me just a second. Oh, the save? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this tree put in. I think, and I feel better that these are like normal trees. Because if they were all like the super duper fancy trees, I'd be like, am I cheating too much? But this isn't cheating. They're ridiculously wealthy. If I was rich and I was like, I want an apple tree, I'm not gonna go to the grocery store and buy an apple. I'm gonna get an apple tree. Like a full-grown apple tree and have it planted in my yard. Okay, save, save, save! Oh, Nightbot, stop yelling at me, I'm going. Ah, Nightbot, thank you. Yeah. I have a new Nightbot that just is going to yell at me. He does not mess around. Save, save, save your game, you goose! Yep, I forgot I made that last week. Now it's scared the bedoodles out of me. Nightbot is on it. You guys called it too. Also, do you guys see this creative little way, like, that people made fake apple trees? Isn't this cute? I literally would have never thought to do this, but they just took normal potted plants and put apples in it. And it actually makes a really cute little fake apple tree. People are so freaking creative. Badoodles. Ba-doodles. Badoodles. Kind of like noodles, but with some bada added to the front. Oh. Badoodles. Yeah, yeah. Milo, The Sims is so expansive. It just goes on and on and on. And I really feel like Sims 4 is actually becoming one of the most flexible of the Sims ever, because it doesn't crash all the time the way Sims 3 did. And it lets you just download things like this off the gallery. And the things that people do are so freaking creative. I would have never thought to make a cute little decorative tree like this. It just wouldn't have occurred to me. And now I can just pop onto the gallery. I think I'm gonna start using the room function so much more and have my Sims go shopping. And like Devin in my Greene family legacy loves spending money. So maybe she wants a new yoga room, or maybe she just wants like a yoga pavilion. Can we, let's see, let's go with like yoga room. Like maybe she just wants a really chill yoga room, so we can look up like popular now or not. We can go, oh my gosh! Look at this! This is what I mean! There is a gorgeous fairy garden. Like, I love landscaping in The Sims 4, but with the room function, which until we started streaming together, I hadn't ever really used, you guys. But with the room function, I mean, look at this. I'm not gonna keep this, but without any effort on my part, you can just immediately have a little fairy garden in your backyard. I would like say my Sims hired a landscaper, and that you can do kind of piece chunks of that instead of having to do an entire lot, or instead of having to like download it and build it all yourself. I love it. Isn't that so pretty? My own fairy sim would adore having a tree like that, right, Ren? It's so nice. Oh, and Ryan, yeah, take care of yourself because you have been so sick. I know, isn't it incredible? So I don't know if you guys have used the room function very much before, but if you haven't, let's make maybe a game out of trying to use it a little bit more often, because the things that people upload are totally amazing. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Oh, I have no words to describe how beautiful that looks. Right, Ivy Dragons? And that you can just, I just love this, just instantly. my Sims could have this added in their backyard. I feel like my really rich Sims would be so into that. Like, landscaper, come and change the entire backyard. I'm done with this now. Get rid of it. Yes, the entire thing. Just get rid of it. Can I do that? Well, I got rid of the floor. All right, we're not going to keep this because this is not relevant to what I want. I think I can actually... Can I change it by room? Can I delete the whole thing like that? I can! So if you select that whole room we just put down and you're like, okay, I'm done with this, instead of deleting it item by item, I just tap the room, hit the delete key, and now my Sim can do something else with their yard. Also, there is a cat over here. I think this is our cat. I almost dropped a fairy garden on top of our cat. I'm sorry about that, kitty cat. All right, let me back up so I don't lose some of our precious money. Right, Rin? I feel like they'd just be like, landscaper, something new and beautiful. Get rid of this thing. I want it done instantly. But I am going to start using that more often because it's just, it's so cool. All right, so we're about here. That's where we want to be. I know, right, Chrissy? I wish I could have a beautiful garden like that in seconds too. All right, let's go ahead. And I'm actually, can we find that again? Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, look at this. Like, we have entire chambers, just wizard chambers. There's just rows of magic books. That would be so useful. Oh, you guys, if we save up 11,000 simoleons, then instead of sending Belle to the magic realm, because we live in this big, gigantic haunted house, if we get her to save up 11,000 simoleons somehow, we could buy this and then say that she found all the books hidden in the library. What do you think about that? Like, you can take these kinds of things and fold it into your gameplay and just have a really fun time with it. Hey, Wolfman! Welcome home from work. I hope, are you getting ready for a nice weekend? Ivy Dragons. There was so much Area 51 stuff going on today. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Cam Cam. It's so good to see you. Yeah, this is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna like save this as a favorited room. Like, we're having a good time shopping for entire rooms tonight. Feels good to think that we're rich. We're not. We're in debt in this game, but Miss Potts and her blackmail will get us out. Oh, Mandy, Miss Potts is your new favorite sim ever. I know, isn't she just amazing? Yeah, Crystal Evie, we have a haunted house. It would be really fun. I wonder what happens if you like type in ghost. Like, wow. Oh, look at this magic workshop. Plants for spellcasters. A pool. What? What? Wow. This is why we need to have some filthy rich Sims. So we can just... Landscaper, a new pool with fish. I don't care if it's autumn. I'm going swimming. Yeah. We'll go ahead and favorite that too. That's amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll have some fun, guys. Hanging out. And we could even add in a whole nother freaking greenhouse. 7,000 simoles, big empty spot on the lot, no problem. I don't have enough money for this. That's a problem. And we could just throw down another greenhouse. If Belle was like, Mother, I really want a new greenhouse. I'm just really into gardening lately. And maybe Holly would be like, oh, that sounds lovely, darling. That makes me want to compose a new song on my violin. Here, have a greenhouse, have a greenhouse. I can just imagine it, watching my darling daughter work inside of the greenhouse, the way that the light will reflect off the windows. I can think of the song now. I think that Holly is easily emotionally moved, and so if you appeal to her emotions, she'd be happy to do any of that. Okay, there's even White Pearl Lake. Okay, we'll have fun with this. I know all the cluttered rooms are giving you life, Rin. They are giving me some life too. Crystal Evie, I'm getting on my Sims 4 now. I don't care that it's 9:30. I'm looking at this gallery. Also, Ivy Dragons. Gosh, I'm sorry I keep freezing for you. I will talk to Chips about that. I think that we're having some issues with our internet connection, so I will try to fix that. I apologize for all of the hiccups. Oh my gosh. Okay, oh, there's a fairy pond too? There's just fairy everything that we could have at the snap of our fingers for our beloved Belle. Like, this is amazing. This is really good. Like, there's a whole alchemy room. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I gotta stop looking at these. We were just here for apple trees. We were just here for apple trees. All right, there we go. Humble apple tree. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted a nice, simple apple tree, and this does the trick. There. It's good to leave nice comments for people. All right. I'm gonna put down like 3 more of these really quickly. And then we will move on. There. Yes, Nightbot. Oh, hey. Yeah, darling, we're getting some dropped frames. That may either be internet issues or that may be a sign that I need to take care of Peapod, my computer. She's getting a little old now, guys. She's carried us forward, our entire channel, all of the adventures that you and I know and love. Peapod has carried us onwards and forwards on for the last 3 years. But now she is old and she might need upgraded. All right, let's get some plant pots over here. Okay, CPU. Give me just a second, guys. Chips need some info. CPU is at 38%. Memory is at 9.2. And all the disks are reading at 0. Which should not be the case. I'll take a screenshot of it really quickly for you, my love. He is the tech wizard behind all of our channel stuff, by the way, guys. And Chips and I have been very, very, very seriously trying to figure out, no pun intended, seriously, trying to figure out how to make sure that our hardware, which is a big part of planning and doing a Let's Play channel and taking care of all of this stuff and doing streaming especially. But he takes care of the tech side of things and makes sure that that goes well. And we're really trying to make sure that it's like perfection, like a good pizza pie, before we get going with Planet Zoo, which we'll be going with soon. Trust me. All right, let me close this out. And look at that! Now, Landscaper, we have our 5, like not perfect. I didn't want perfect. I want to put a little effort into getting perfect. But we have our 5 lovely apple trees, which because it's autumn should produce for us. And I'm going to go ahead and plant a few more of them because we can always sell the apple trees. So that's MBD, which means no big deal. Let's see. Thank you, darling. So that means that we're loaded into the RAM right now. Hey, Wing Stealer! We've been getting ready to have Miss Potts save the day with canned goods. Sheena remembers how it is in the good old days. You need to save all the scraps of food you can. No pun intended, because we're going to make canned goods. And blackmailing Sims. Also, speaking of canned goods, I need to get her 1 book. So I'm going to leave this book in the kitchen. Because the canning skill is a custom mod, you do have a custom skill to go with it that is called canning. Imagine that. Canning skill volume 1. To can or not to can. Learn the basics of canning and preserves. Start your business today by Icy Munmun. And I really love Icy Munmun's work. If you haven't seen her work, she does some amazing Sims 4 mods. Ooh, 1 second, guys. I got that excited about the mods. Hey, Smaggle Daggle! It's so good to see you tonight! And then let's see. Yeah, Blaze Quakes, Planet Zoo. Oh, I got some big news about Planet Zoo tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It won't be Planet Zoo itself, just not to disorientate people. But all right, so there we go. Now we have the canning machine. We have got the listening device so that we can go and plant bugs on a bunch of people to get some blackmail. And then we have also got the apple trees so we can. And if you guys recall, Miss Potts crashed the game last time, like hard crashed it, which I haven't had happen in The Sims 4 in a long time. Oh! Thank you, darling. Chips, oh gosh, thank you. I hope I have the like audio on that working right, but there we go. Now we've got an adorable a little bit hiding in there. It looks like a little shell that a bird has added into the nest. That's so sweet. And yes, Ivy Dragon, good point. Miss Potts, before I start talking about what you did, I'm saving again. I have apple trees now. I can't risk them. It is a little party hat for the eggs. Isn't it cute? But all right, so Miss Potts did make... Oh! Ivy Dragons! Thank you so much! Oh my gosh, I think... Okay, there's the egg. There's the egg. It's safely in there! Welcome, Ivy Dragons! Or Wingstealer, thank you! You gifted them to Ivy Dragons! That's what happened! I need to make sure I can tell it when people gift things! Thank you so much, Wingstealer! Gosh! Oh, now I'm all tickled and happy. I think I need to get the emojis together because I can't wait to show you guys the secret giraffe thing that we're working on. It's gonna be so much fun. But thank you. Gosh, what a wonderful night. All right, so also, oh my goodness. There we go. So also, what happened last time was Miss Potts hard crashed the game. We just saved to make sure that that will not happen again. And afterward, I had to reload the game and play through everything that we did with Belle. I caught it all up, and I even went ahead and I had Miss Potts wish on the wishing well off camera to simulate the fact that she wished on the well. And it happened, what happened is that the wishing well said suitable offering, just like last time. And we went ahead and wished for money again, and this time, this happened. This time, off camera, to fix everything that Miss Potts crashed, she wished for money again, and look at her face. This is when I stared at her, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think that she's got a little bit of an evil streak in her. I just totally am. Oh, and Smaggle Daggle, the Discord should be fully, the Discord should be fully compatible with Twitch subs now. If you're having issues with that, let me see if I can do something really quickly. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. If you have... Here. Okay, I sent you a little request, and we can we'll try to like message each other if you're having issues, but check to make sure that your Discord is synced. According to our Discord, we're fully synced, and it added in several people to our Discord. So if you are a sub and you have Twitch integration with your Discord, it should work fine for you. If it doesn't, then we'll set up something so you guys can report that to me, and I can add you in manually. But there we go. All right. There we go. Wingstiller, thank you. All right, so where was I? Yeah, where's Miss Potts' face? So, yeah, that's when I realized I think that she's a little bit evil. Evil being a strong word. Greedy? I'm sure she'd call it, she's got a streak of entrepreneurship. I'm sure that's how she would phrase it. So yeah, that's what happened off camera with you guys. And she actually pulled in like 6,000 simoleons, which is the money that we actually just used to go ahead and buy the apple trees, the canning station, and the listening device. So that's when I realized Miss Potts needs to go ahead. She needs to be allowed to kind of make it rain a little bit. because I think she likes to live at a house that has a bit of money. So we also got her a painting easel so that she can actually go ahead and paint. I'm going to say that she actually has a bunch of paintings like hidden around the house in the attic that the former people who lived in the home over the centuries had, and they've fallen kind of apart. And so Miss Potts fancies that she can restore them. So she's not creating original works as much as she's like going through the house and collecting artwork that previous owners made or previous servants made, and kind of updating it. Oh, and I actually think I see a wall. No, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. So I wouldn't go so far to call it forgery, but I think that she quietly restores some paintings and says that they were in this condition. So she does have a lot of sneakiness about her. So that's what I love her. In other words, her character has developed so much. And Milo, all the people with crowns in chat are people who have Twitch Prime, or from Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. If you hold your mouse over the different buttons, it will actually tell you, like, for example, Plant Queen and Wing Stealer are sub-gifters, so they have the little gift thingy in their chat. But all right, so there we go. There's the long ramble on what Miss Potts is all about. So now I'm thinking we're going to do one of our first polls while I get more water, because I figured out how to do polls. Should we go ahead, and now that we have set everything up, send Miss Potts into town to start a little bit of gossip and maybe even begin the first of her Spill the Tea club, and send Belle to school? Or should we have Belle go ahead and skip school? Wow, she has really terrible energy. And go run off to the ruins to practice her magic. So I'm going to make a little poll really quickly. Oh, sweet, Smaggle Daggle. I'm glad that your settings worked. Oh, that's wonderful. So let me see if I can get this working. Poll. Let's see. Magic. Let's see. Magic or mischief. There we go. And then I'm going to see if I can make this work. This is the first time I've tried to do this. Blackmail the village or practice magic. Yes, it worked. Okay, guys. So there is now a straw poll. And if you guys go ahead and click on that, then now you guys can actually vote on what we should do. Huzzah! That'll make life a lot easier. And I will find other polls that we can do for when we need just quicker things. But yay! One of my big goals this week for continuing to learn all of the new skills needed to do the streaming is figuring out how to make those polls work. Darling, you voted for the wrong thing? You would vote for Blackmail the village. I know you would. I'll cast something in your honor. Oh, all right. I'm gonna give it just one more moment, but we're kind of tied. So if you guys could, please break the tie. Because that'll be important. And Foxtail, you'll want to go ahead. I think, there we go. Ah, it doesn't pull up the poll. So yeah, you'll want to head to the poll up top. Oh. All right. Fun, let's have fun. Gentleman new. There's a poll in the chat in our straw poll, and I will find a way to get Nightbot to copy that. Downtown Abbey meets Sherlock Holmes. I love it. Okay, we're literally split half and half, you guys. Like, perfectly. The next vote, we'll do it. And if no one votes in just a moment, then we'll go ahead and we will... Oh, there it was. The final vote. We will blackmail the village. So, Belle, you're going to go ahead and go to school today. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy that I managed to get the very first poll actually working. I know, I almost was going to go ahead and roll a dice to break the poll. So today we are going to blackmail the village, which is fine because Belle kind of needs to go to school. I can't wait until we can just like use the wishing well to be able to get her grades higher without having to send her to school. And Miss Potts is going to go into the village for a little lovely blackmail. So let's let her go ahead and take care of her bladder. And Holly, do you have work today? Because you need to get some money. She works in 3 days. I'll send her off to the bathroom, and then I'll have her start working on writing a song. Oh, and you guys, the cutest cat's out front. The cutest little kitty. Look at this little guy. I have been meaning to show him to you, because he is just so freaking adorable. Look at his little face. And Wing Stealer, I hope that Google will help you with that. But if not, give me just a second. I had to leave the kitty for just a moment. Hang on, Wing Stealer. Oh boy, oh boy. There we go. If you keep having issues, then I think you can message me now, which I'll open up so that we can get that. But isn't he so cute? He doesn't have a little spike ivy. He actually just has tiny, tiny, tiny ears. He has some of the smallest little folded down ears ever. And his eyes are so big. And I swear he's just thinking like, oh my gosh, this is a haunted house. I think he's a scaredy cat. I think he is quite legitimately a scaredy cat. And I feel like all of these other cats who are out front are teasing him and be like, oh, come on in. It's not that bad. You can steal a bread pudding from Miss Potts. But he's so precious and so cute. I really like him. Oh, and yes, I got the pet controlling mod back in. So we can actually go ahead and have like Queen Ruby interact with the other cats now, which I think would be really fun to do on our downtime so that we can try to build up relationships with the other cats. Oh, Queen Ruby does not like Steve. But I did reinstall the Control Your Pet mod that had been updated. And that now we can actually tell Queen Ruby where to go and we can have her interact with the other animals, which I think is something we should be able to do. And that way we could potentially see about some kittens a lot easier in the future, friends. So that would be really fun. Yeah, the queen only gets the best of the cats to be her friend. I think that actually the one who would be everybody's friend would definitely be Molly. And right now we're a little busy though, because Belle has to go to school. So she's off to school. This cat is so cute. What's his name again? Opie. So this is Opie. And I kind of like Opie a lot. So I'm going to have Molly come over and say hello to Opie, just because I think he is precious. And I think she can come and pounce him. They don't have a lot of interactions the way that they did in The Sims 3, but they're going to at least, you know, get to know each other. Queen Ruby needs to talk to the peasants. Queen Ruby's even feeling flirty, apparently. Oh my gosh, Queen Ruby is feeling flirty. Queen Ruby! Like, what? I guess she could come and talk to some of these cats. I feel like she would speak with this one out of everyone. What's your name? Do you not have a name? Do any of you have names? Oh, I guess Queen Ruby doesn't get to know their names. What? Oh, we just got our royalty report. Another 1,000 simoleons from the different songs, including the Court of Queen Ruby is now pulling in 445 simoleons. I think it's getting a lot more popular. Yeah, she wants an heir. Queen Ruby is very aggressive, so she does hate on random people. Come on, who are these kitties? I'm gonna go ahead and have her do an introduction, since they have apparently come to the court of the queen. And I'll let her go ahead and introduce herself to all of these peasants, and we'll check in and see how that's going later. Meanwhile, back over here. Opie the adorable Dopey. Oh, and Belle is off to school. Can I tell her to take care of her needs? I hope that she'll take care of her needs. She really... I also want to make it look like she's going to a fancy private school, but we'll work on that another day. All right. Oh, these are excellent quality apple trees. Okay. I'll allow that. I was hoping they were just normal quality, but better than perfect. All right. How's it going with the kitty introductions? Queen Ruby! It really does look like she's holding court, you guys. Behold, your queen is here. How are the reactions? Oh, it almost looked like he's bowing down to the queen. As you should, as you should. The queen has approacheth. Look at her. She really does look like a queen, doesn't she? It is indeed fall right now, so the apples should continue growing. All right, and we'll let her go ahead and just interact with everybody. Opie, I think, is outside. Like, this is scary, you guys. I don't like this. Politics, politics, cat politics. Bow to the queen. There we go. Opie is so freaking cute. Where's Molly? Is she taking a nap? Molly? Interesting. I don't know where Molly is. I think as a summoned familiar, Molly actually left. She's not going to greet Opie because I think she actually left. Unless, can I summon her back? I cannot. Molly left because she's a summoned familiar, so she's actually snuck into the school with Belle and has refused to leave Belle's side. That's adorable. All right, let's go ahead and see if Queen Ruby... Where are you? Okay, now Queen Ruby is anxious, so I will leave her be. I don't think she's appreciating meeting all of these new strays. Oh, she's hostile chasing them. Wait, what? Opie! Oh my gosh. Opie! Were you like proving yourself to the queen or something? What was that? Like, I did not expect that. Oh my gosh, and now she's like really upset about all of this. She is territorial, so this would be not fun for her. And now they're all just having a chit chat. Oh my gosh. What? Queen Ruby! We were supposed to... What? Radin, hi! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I think you just unlocked a new emoji. And I... Egg, 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 egg! It made it! Thank you, Radin. Thank you so much. I think you just unlocked a new emoji. And I'm gonna have to get our emoji artist on this. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was some cat drama, and welcome. Ivy Dragons, your egg is still the highest. That is hilarious. That is so funny. But Ratton, thank you very much. Thank you. We're keeping an eye on Queen Ruby. Is she... Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. If she's feeling flirty and like calling out to the cats, if I leave her alone, I wonder if she likes Opie. Or maybe she likes Cole. Maybe they're not even male. And you can't see the relationship. Oh, hey, sup, 211, welcome, 211, there we go. Welcome very much to our adventures. Gosh, we have quite a bit going on. Apparently, Cole is coming on in for a rude introduction, and the kitchen needs to be cleaned. And we have a very, very inspired Holly, who is not wearing her usual outfit. Let me change her into something more fitting for the woman of the house. There we go. Actually, maybe she wants to go. Well, you know what? Come here, Holly. Outfits, change outfit. Why don't you go and grace the hallway in that lovely outfit? And come over here and work. Where is your violin? Holly, you are going to give me a heart attack? Where is your 10,000 simoleon violin? Holly? Oh, she's always leaving it in here and scaring me to death. All right. Now it's worth 12,000, by the way. I think that violin accrues value the longer time goes on. And then let's have her write a song while she's in a mood. Maybe a jaunty strain? maybe a sentimental piece about love and romance and roses that grow as the winter comes on. So we'll go ahead and do that. Animal fan, I sound like a mother. To my Sims, I usually do. There we go. Yeah, I think Queen Ruby likes people to prove herself too. Also, Ivy Dragons, if my mouse is still not lined up, I will talk to Chips about that. I have no idea why that's happening. Look at Crookshanks, you guys! He's just sleeping in front of the fire in our haunted mansion. You know what? Sims 4 has the tools to create such amazing freaking stories. All right, what is going on over here? Apparently we don't like Opie, even though she very much likes cats. Is he begging for our chocolate souffle? Well, we're acquaintances with Opie. Maybe we don't like him because he picked a fight with the other cats. And he woke up Crookshanks. Oh, hey, Samantha! Hey, welcome! Welcome! And then there's Peanut Butter the stray. Miss Potts, you're just surrounded by stray cats. All right, and now that she's done and is probably going to be feeling better soon. Is that the Queen Ruby? Queen Ruby's sleeping in the corner over here now, guys. I swear, these cats are so interesting. But now that Miss Potts is done with that, let's actually have... Oh, this basement. It looks so much creepier than I thought. We're going to have her go and blackmail people like you guys wanted. So there's the 51M5 spy bug. This spy bug can be planted on other Sims. Once planted, purchase a listening device from the catalog to listen in on the bugged Sims. So we already have the listening device. So let's actually buy, before we run out of the moolah, let's buy like 10 of these. Remember, we need to make back the money we're like investing. This is the bathroom that has the frog in the toilet. I love that little guy. And then since the missus is busy working on writing her song, well, there's a ghost pigeon flying through the music room. I love this house. Well, there's a ghost pigeon flying through the music room, and the missus is working on her song, and the young miss is in school. Let's go ahead and send our lovely Miss Potts into town to have a club meeting with the Spill the Tea gossip gurus. Also, hi, Ivy. Or Fern, pardon me. Welcome, welcome. I know there's ghosts of all sorts here. It's kind of hilarious. Just ghost pigeon. All right, so let's see. I want to start a club for her Spill the Tea gossip group. Let's do this. And Spill the Tea gossips. They don't think of themselves as gossips. Spill the tea. Just spill the tea. A secretive group of village elders who really are just looking out for everyone's best interest. There we go. And then for the requirements, I think we should make it age where they're all old. I love how I select that and they're like, Beatrice Potts, old, check. So we'll go ahead and make sure that they have to be elders. And I don't think she has any mischief skill or anything like that. So I don't know if we should require anything else. I think mischief skill would be kind of cool. But let's see what kind of club activities we should do. The haunted trait brought in the pigeons. Oh, Lady Firm. Yeah, the pigeons are actually from Bakey, from our Bakey game mods for the animated animals that I love scattering everywhere. And they fade in and out as they land and as they fly away. And I think the results are just freaking hilarious. Miss Potts old? Never. Oh, Miss Rose. Miss Potts is young at heart. All right. Drinking tea. Bowling for otters. We should have them drink tea. There is actually an option to drink tea. So we'll add that. And I think I'll add in drink coffee because we're going to have them probably meet at like a cafe. So drink tea, drink coffee. Are they 70 plus? No, not in my group. And yeah, Georgia, I swear, that's a traveling haunted violin, is what I'm going to say. Maybe Holly doesn't know it, but that violin is also haunted because everything is haunted in this house. Belle was even drinking ectoplasma a few like streams ago that a ghost made at the bar, and it was just glowing green ectoplasma juice. So what'd she do? Drink it. But I like the idea that maybe Holly's violin is haunted too, and that's part of her success. But let's see. I want them to also... I think they're going to spend most of their time, like, drinking things and being social. Ask for bribes. I mean, yeah. Let's go ahead and do ask for bribes to, like, the adults in town. Because I think that'd be kind of funny. Bribing the step-down younger generation. And can they gossip? They can critique. They can gossip! Yes, I can actually make a little gossip group with the other elders. Let's just have them gossip with all of the other elders. That's amazing. There is a gossip option. Perfect. And Chrissy, rest well. Oh. Yeah, oh yeah. Feel free to lurk and just chill. I just wanted to unwind with these guys tonight, and I'm so glad we have. All right, let's look at the other socials that we can do. Ask about Grim Reaper. We may be elders, but that's a little on the nose. We can be friendly. Be friendly to animals. Be friendly to cats and dogs. Be funny. Be mean. Be mischievous. And by the way, you may notice that this is a vastly expanded selection of club activities than usual. I have a lot of club activity mods. I'll try to make I think I might make a video of just like samples of some of my mods and links to them for the main channel in the future, because they really are game changing for me. So I'll think about that for the future. They can do pen pal, plead for the dead, protest, talk about possessions, tell jokes. What do you guys think about be friendly to children, like to children, teens, young adults, or maybe just be friendly to everyone? Because, you know, they're gossips, and I kind of like that idea. Do you guys think they should be friendly to everyone? Crystal Evie. So Karen, I heard you met the Grim Reaper. Spill the tea. Maybe Grim wants to join. He probably has some juicy gossip. Miss Rose. I never thought about that. Can you bug the Grim Reaper? Like, okay, this sounds terrible, but I think that that is actually something Miss Potts would want to try to do. To wait for the Grim Reaper to show up and then plant a bug on him. That actually would be really cool. I wonder what would happen if you did that. Yeah, let's do friendly to your face, gossipy behind your back. Perfect, Puzzle Parrot. I love it. Yeah, how old is the Grim Reaper? Like, I don't know if you can give, like, a bug the Grim Reaper with modern technology, but if we happen to meet him, we'll find out. But all right, let's see what elders we can invite. I'm not going to invite any of the Greene family elders because I think that would be a little odd. We don't know any of these people. So there's Minerva Charm, who I think is one of the magic new members. So I'll go ahead and invite her. And then there's this guy, Oscar, who looks like he's a gardener. I'm sure he knows something good. And then maybe this Lily character, Aline. I think a woman whose name is Aline, I think that she might be good to add in. And then how many? 1, 2, 3. We could add in 2 more Sims. Let's see, two. Brianna and Lily. How about that? And then I think we're going to have to give them makeovers. And that'll be our first group of the Spill the Tea gossip group. Gossip about the Grim Reaper. He took Tom. He was so young. Karen, he's 103. So young. Crystal Evie. Yeah, we're not going to kill anybody intentionally. I don't think Miss Potts has gone that far just yet. But let's have her go ahead and visit with some of her newfound friends. But I think we're going to need to get a good cafe in order to do that. So let's pick something off the gallery really quickly. Save, just go to Manage Worlds. Oh, Rin, I'm so glad that got you giggling. Crystal Evie, that was really fun. Oh, Swan Feather! So he's a young adult? The Grim Reaper is a young adult? Wow, I didn't know that. Alright, so I think I want a 30 by 20, because this central location I think would be really good for what we want to do. So let's get a 30 by 20 cafe, and we won't dawdle about it. You guys know how I am. I like to just find something and dive in. Please work though, gallery. I do need you to work. All right, so cafe, size, 30 by 20. And then I want tea. What do we have? Mystical tea shop, that might be it. Let's take a peek. Oh, hey! Hey, K-Toter! Welcome! Welcome to the adventures! Na, 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 na. Oh, I love that. That's so much fun. This is kind of cute. I think it's meant for, like, living in, though. Let me give me just a second. I'll pick out something and then ask you guys what you think. A little teacup. Oh, that's cute! That is adorable, but a little small for what we're thinking. Ooh, seaside parlor. Okay, this is actually much more like it. Okay, I could see this working. And this actually, I think, goes in the seaside section. So we have a seaside option. But then, coffee and tea salon. Ooh, I think the coffee and tea salon might be my selection. But let's see what the most popular options are. Are you guys talking about... Wait, can you kill the Grim Reaper? Or can you marry the Grim Reaper? Can you take the... Like, what are the variety of things? Miss Periwinkle's tea room? Oh, that's cute. That would be for like out of the city though. And I need to find something that looks like it would go in the city. Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Clever idea. Huh. Silver tea. Okay, actually, I think I really liked Green Tea Lane. I like this one right here. What do you guys think? Just a simple coffee and tea salon. It has a lot of outdoor seating. That's actually what I'm looking for. So that we can sit them outside and they can just sit there and be like, I think that's Janice walking by. Have you seen her new dog? She doesn't even pick up after it. Yeah, it looks cute. I agree, Ivy Dragons. So this is from Banana Ellie. I like to always just give a quick glimpse at what people have created. Hopefully I don't regret that on stream. She's got some, oh, a little Windenburg library too. And a Sunday, oh my gosh, she made a little church. She made several cute little things. A Sunday lunch restaurant. Aww. Wow, she really made like a cute little Windenburg everything. What's this Windenburg Shops? Cute. Okay. Let's go ahead and, adorable. Just what I was looking for. You always want to leave a nice comment. For my Elder Tea gossip group. There we go. All right. Save that to the library just so I don't lose it, as often happens. Let's put that in there and then start planting bugs on the people of Windenburg. Yeah, it matches the Windenburg look really good. Yeah, Georgia, some good old looks. I think it'll be fun to come up with gossip with you guys, like the gossip of what's going on in town. And I really hope we might have to do a little bit of editing of people's appearances just really quickly. I have no idea what Death's other outfits are, which out of context sounds like the weirdest thing ever to say. I think if you have a child with a Grim Reaper, which again is a completely odd, out of context thing to say, don't they get a special skill I've heard that they get a rumored special skill. And there are some, like, hidden traits that you can get. Or not a skill, it's like a trait. Alright, come along, Miss Potts. Don't crash the game this time, dear. Susie's new dog, that darn little thing, she doesn't even pick up after it. Yeah, I think that these guys will come up with quite the variety of gossip. I think it actually tells you when you use the listening device, like, kinda an idea of what the gossip is. You know, Swanfeather, if I wasn't gonna be so busy for October, making a Let's Play about the Grim Reaper would be kind of interesting. We could have the Black Widow in love with the Grim Reaper. Possibly have a kid with him. That would be interesting, but we could do it. Alright, time to head out. Let's put Miss Potts in her little cute outfit. Change outfit. Miss Potts, we want your out and about outfit, please, dear. And I want to take one quick glance. How is the queen? Ooh. Okay, we'll leave in just a second, guys. But come on, the queen is calling for a potential mate. So I'm going to send Miss Potts outside to finish. Oh, sell the collector to sell that painting. And we're going to see if anybody comes to Ruby. Ruby! She's flirty. She is ready to have some babies. Holly's spotlight is fading. Excuse? Crookshanks, did you hear that? Any kitties coming? To make new kittens? Okay. The queen is calling? This is not a drill. She is ready for kittens. But it doesn't seem like any of the other cats are paying attention. So we'll have to see what happens. I've not often successfully bred cats in The Sims 4, so if y'all have tips, I am all ears. There we go, and Miss Potts has just sold her very first refurbished painting that is totally not touched up from the original. No, dear, no. Just, she found it in the attic. All right, so she can help us out with money there, but let's do this. So we're gonna head out, travel with Miss Potts. Hope for the best, to be honest, Lady Fern. Yeah, I think it's a lot harder to breed the animals in The Sims 4 than it used to be. Lock them in the room together until they become mates. Well, we'll have to see what the queen decides. There we go. Oh, Finny, hey! I'm so excited to see you tonight. All right. So we'll get here and then we'll summon all of Miss Potts's friends. Hopefully they won't be too atrocious, but if they are, we will update their appearances. What a cute little shop. Oh, you guys. Adorable. We've got our little cafe over here. There's even flowers. Oh, and just as I say that, the flower and music event is starting in Solani. Well, you know, if we were going to travel that far, that'd be interesting. But yeah, there's even little flowers put down. Oh, Miss Potts, hello. Didn't expect you there. My, he's got quite the outfit. I'm sure she would have something to say about that. There's another. This is cute. This is perfect. This is really perfect. This looks like a place where you would have kind of a mix of a bunch of the older folks getting together. I mean, there's even adorable little outdoor seating where they could sit. Look at this perch. This is the gossip perch. This is where all of our like fussy old hens are going to gather up and they're going to stare down here and be like, look at the whole town. Oh, hey, Ash. He's Ash from our Greene family legacy. Oh, Ren, I'm so glad this has been nice to have on in the background while you're drawing. That makes me really happy. All right, and Miss Potts wants to meet someone new because she's cheerful. Oh, Shadow 454. Hello, welcome to the adventures. I'm so excited that you have joined us. Oh gosh, just in time for the gossip. We're getting to the juicy parts. But all right, so let's call in the gathering of her friends. And let's see what's going on. Okay, and I think Miss Potts is waiting for barista. We need that money, Miss Potts. And you make better croissants than I think they ever could. But you can go ahead and have a croissant. That's fine. And then our group is starting to arrive. So we'll go ahead and maybe sit here with group. Can I do that? Yeah, we'll have them sit together out here and get a good... Oh, wait, no. Sit together over here. And we'll get a good look at all of our gossips and to see... We'll meet them for the first time and see how they're dressed. Oh, I like them! Welcome, elders! Everybody is appropriately-ish dressed. I'm so relieved. I have some questions about your pants over here, sir, Oscar, but I can live with them. All right, you guys, check it out. The club is together. So here are the gossips, all gray-haired gossips, who, well, except for Miss Charm over there, who does have some gray hair mixed in with that really awesome hair. But these are the ones who are going to be the talk of the town and figuring out exactly what's going on in the heart of Windenburg. So, oh, this will be fun. All right, enjoy Miss Potts after you finish your croissant. Don't go order more things. Here, you come talk to your friend over here. Maybe ask about career. All those probing, like, ask if single. Which I have a mod so that's not a romantic interaction anymore. But we'll ask a whole bunch of probing personal questions. Oh, so cute. Compliment her outfit, brighten her day. Just to kind of get things moving. And then once we're done with our croissant... We will seek out our victims! Oh, Brittany is retired. I didn't even know Sims could be retired. Already learning some new things. Welcome. Who would like their first bug? The gossiping grannies, right? Beatrice is outgoing. Outgoing Sims need to socialize more often, but are emotionally strengthened from doing so. Oh, I think we're spilling some tea. Did you see how upset she was? Interesting. Oh, look, and everybody's coming with their tea and their mochas. Aw. Welcome, friend. Very exciting to know about you. Brighten your day. Okay, and now we're done with the croissant. Enough chit-chat. Time to get serious. Okay, you guys ready? Time to plant some bugs. Granny's a symbol! Ren, you're gonna kill me. That's so funny. All right. The grannies have assembled. It is time. It is time. Let's get this gossip going. Look at this girl, Stella. She's a fan. Hey, Carly. Carly loves cats. Hi. Welcome to our little adventures. This girl is a fan, which I think means that she is actually a fan of perhaps Belle, or Holly, because Holly is in the fame. So let's go ahead. We're going to stop chatting with her, and we're going to start planting bugs left and right. That's my goal. Hello, darling. Hello. Very good to see you. Can I plant bugs? Actually, can you plant bugs on teens? Talk about grilled cheese? I guess? Heartfelt compliment? I don't think you can plant bugs on teens. Let's brighten her day. And no, there it is. There it is. Okay, we'll brighten her day, and then we'll get her. All right, Belle, what are you doing? Like, care for yourself, Belle. There we go. All right, let's get going. Ooh, look, there's a new barista. I want to put all 10 of these bugs down. Don't waste time, Miss Potts. No need for any more chit-chat. We have already chatted the chit. Come along, come along. Oh, there's a celebrity here. That's why Stella's here. Here it goes, you guys. Did you see that? Look at her face. She is so excited. She's like, who knows what kind of juicy gossip I can get from her. Oh, we should have brought cake to give people as like friend items so that we could say the cake is a lie as we hand all these out. I think this is going to be awesome. Look, there's people over here. This guy looks like he would know something. He is wearing a fancy suit. Let's do this. Not enough exercise. Apparently Miss Potts wants to go ahead and like go work out. Stella Cordelia didn't notice the bug being planted. Use the listening device to see if she spills any important information. All right, we're gonna get all 10 of these bugs out while our club continues to rack up those club points. This will be so fun. She actually doesn't have the ability to, pick out the rich people and steal their money. Ooh, Sims, easy there. Sorry if you got a bit of lag there, friends. The tea cakes. We should make a bunch of tea cakes and just hand out the, like, tea cakes to everybody. There we go. She is so excited about this. This is adorable. All right, next time we'll bring tea cakes. For now, we're just gonna have Miss Potts really get known about town. All right, enough chit chat. She's like, next time I'll bring some cakes. So nice to meet you. All right, let's introduce ourselves to Mr. Baku here. Yeah, she's way too excited to do this. It's Vivek! It's this jerk who's missing his hair now. This is Vivek. I actually wouldn't mind trying the Grim Reaper out on him somehow. Vivek is the guy who totally was horrible and broke Holly's heart. Holly being the miss. So I think we're going to do everything we can when we realize this is Vivek, come back years later after breaking Holly's heart because she realized that, you know, maybe she didn't want a relationship and he was so cruel about that. It did help Holly go to Wish at the Well for a family and end up getting Belle. But Vivek is the freaking jerk who really was cruel to her in our Let's Play. So I am going to have a good time. We'll be friendly because Miss Potts smiles while she stabs you in the back. And then we're going to go ahead and plant a bug on him too because this is absolutely vital. All right, let's see. Like, introduce yourself. Stop talking to everybody else. Ah, Nightbot, stop yelling at me. Saving. Vivek had his wig snatched. Oh, I love it. All right. So we'll go ahead. I love how Miss Potts is like, interesting choice of wardrobe you've done there. Did you lose your wig? All right. Oops. And everybody's kind of, there we go. We'll plant a bug on him. How many bugs do we have left? 8 left. 7 left now. There we go. Vivek didn't notice anything. And we'll start moving a little quicker because I want to make sure we get plenty of bugs planted. Alright, plant bug. Oh, I don't think we'll be... Can we get a bug planted on Judith Ward? I mean, she is a mega celebrity. I guess we could try. I don't think we can because you can't get close enough to interact with her. But I love how everyone's ignoring her. Alright, another bug planted. Ooh, I know Lily Fang is from a rich family. We'll go ahead and introduce ourselves to her. Now I can just imagine all the gossipers sitting around the listening device with popcorn. Okay, let's put a popcorn machine down in the basement next to the listening device because that is a hilarious idea. Oh, there's paparazzi. I bet the paparazzi has some really good things to say. So I think we should bug the paparazzi as well. Plant the bug. Enough chit-chatting. All right, let's come and visit with the paparazzi and plant a bug on the paparazzi. Forget the celebrity. The paparazzi is probably the one who, like, deserves having the bug planted. Also, that is a very delicate, adorable little drink. The little espresso you've got there, Leanne Moon. Also, we need to get some of your guys' Sims in here. I need to make the hashtag and, like, get things going. Hey, he looks like he would know things. This is the guy who... Isn't this the guy who crashed our game last time? We blackmailed him for like 1,000 simoleons. He's back! We can make it happen! Oh, that makes me happy. Alright, wonderful. Lily didn't notice it being planted. All my Sims are just blending into each other because why not? Let's visit with Seiji. We're gonna bug him. Bug him! Alright. Come on. Let's interrupt him in his conversation here with Hakeem. Come on, buddy. And then, come on, pay attention to me. There we go. And now that he has paid attention to us, and we've introduced ourselves, plant the bug. And I think we're doing pretty good. There's Kaylin. Everybody's freaking out about the celebrity who's in here. Who's this? Clarissa? Oh, Oh my gosh! Mayor Minor Trainer! Hi! Welcome! Welcome! Egg! 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 No, 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 no! I'm so sorry. I'm sure your egg is fine. I'm sure it's fine. Welcome. Thank you so much. You actually just unlocked an emoji. Welcome to the Seri squad. It says Chips. Welcome to our little nest. Hey, Queen Angel Bay. I promise your egg's gonna be okay. There's a backup nest. That's a good idea, Lady Fern. Your egg is fine. It shall hatch into a glorious bird in the future. Hello, little crazies. It'll be good. Thank you very much. Oh, I see my egg falling. I'm laughing hysterically. I'm so glad. I'm over here horrified. Like the egg. It'll still hatch. They're quite resilient. Ivy. I love it. Oh my gosh, Ivy. I'm not going to clear out the jar so that we can just see how long your egg stays on top, Ivy. That's pretty fun. You'll turn into a kiwi. I love it, Cinnamon. That's a good idea. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you guys very much for following. And thank you, Mr. Minor Timer, for joining us. You did unlock another emoji. I need to find a way to share that information with you guys. But all right. So 4 more bugs to plant. This guy looks like he might know something. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to Lucas. We'll get this going really quickly because I really... Oh. Gentleman you, thank you! Thank you very much for the biddies. It's a little heart. Stay in the nest. There we go. It'll keep the little eggs warm. That makes me so happy. They're tough little eggs. All right, let's do this. I want to go see what kind of gossip we've actually got from all of this. So we're going to introduce ourselves to people quickly. And then plant bugs on them just as quickly. Ask for... He's a yoga instructor. We can ask him for flexibility tips. I have never seen that before. Have you guys ever seen that before? I have not. That's kind of amazing. Let's go ask him for tips. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, now we're very focused? Feeling flexy, feeling limber, feeling flexy from hearing flexibility tips. Did you know you could do that? We should invite him over to talk to the Miss. I'm sure Holly would appreciate having her own personal yoga instructor come to help her think about the balance of her life. That is so cool. Oh, Crystal Evie, that's such a sweet idea. I have never seen that before. That is so cool. I'm gonna invite him over. Apparently talk about grilled cheese is a thing. I think he's a grilled cheese loving yoga instructor who I'm pretty sure is also an alien if I remember him correctly. Can we discuss, like, can we just, okay. Let's see. Can we ask him about his career? Because I would like to see that. Plant a bug on him. I didn't know you could, like, get really cool boost from talking to the yoga instructors. Now we know. Make friends with your yoga instructors. All right, can we chat with him about his career and find out what he does? And then let's come over. He is a yoga instructor at the Riverside Roost. Talk with your yoga instructors more, my friends. I swear I learn new things about this game, even though I played it since it released when we stream. That's so cool. Maybe he is a girl. I love how Judith is just wandering around outside. This guy! Victor Fang. I'm pretty sure he's a politician over at the city, and he's outside talking to a man in a suit. I know who we are going to plant the last 2 of our bugs on, guys. See? Miss Potts is just keeping an eye on this town and making sure that any suspicious characters are taken care of. There's nothing nefarious about listening in on everybody's sense of privacy. Bug him! Ivy Dragons, for some reason, it tickles me to pieces when you say that. Like, bug him, bug him! There we go. Another bug planted, pretty darn sure. Or did she notice? Eva did not notice. I don't think they ever noticed, so we're cool there. She wants to talk about planting things, but we want to come over here and bug this guy. Did I already bug him? I think I already bugged him. Interesting. Let's come over and introduce ourselves to this politician then. Bug him and bug him. Oh, yeah, she's keeping everyone safe. That's a good way to put it, Georgia. That's a really good way to put it. Wait, hello, Sim. Lisa. I think my game is generating teens left and right, which is good news for Belle to actually have some Sims to like interact with. But I think it's generating so many of them because of needing the fans. Also, that music is completely wrong for this. So give me just a second. Jazz, maybe? Spooky singer-songwriter. Talk. You can do talk radio now? Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Let's do classical. Did I change the station? Yeah, I did. You guys probably couldn't even hear it. Wait, is it coming from over here too? Okay. Change station, classical. There we go. All right, sorry about that, guys. I just was suddenly having like a guitar riff in my ears while we're in this little place. It just was weird. Yeah, the music is giving us away. I know, right, Animal Fan? I'm really hoping that Belle could have friends from all of these fans that are being generated, that are coming to Windenburg to check out what's going on. All right, we just have one more bug. And here is another teen. And if we're going to have a whole bunch of these teens possibly become friends with Belle, we need to make sure that they're fine, upstanding citizens. So let's go ahead and come greet her. There we go. She's talking to the mysterious scientist too. Miss Potts, where are you? There you are. Yeah, come greet her. And we will get... Miss Potts is feeling a little bored, but I'm sure she'll feel fine when we get home. Yeah, she is like a landscaper. This is what she does at night when she can't sleep. She listens to the bugs. That's a good point, Georgia. All right, she's like, no bugs. There's no bugs here. I have no idea what you guys are on about. No bugs at all. Yeah, we can't have our Belle be around the wrong kind of friends. That'd be a bad influence, right, Lady Fern? Oh my gosh. Okay, come on. Did we introduce ourselves? Yes, plant the last bug. All right, up we go. There. And how did our gossip club do without our guidance? It looked like they did great. So our gossip club, and now people are starting to leave. Last bug? Last bug planted. But our gossip club has actually gone ahead and racked up 253 of the club points. And I love using club points. So now we can actually make people we can make our Sims popular. So when in a popular club, Sims will react to your Sims in awe. Your Sims will always start their relationships higher when they first meet others. I think that's a really good thing to do for the gossip club. Maybe make it so we can have more people join. Or make it so that we can work on different skills. So I think, or make it so they can be in different moods when they meet. I think I'm going to go ahead and save the club points for now, but I love clubs so much. I really think Get Together is one of my favorite packs ever. But let's end the gathering. Good gossip, good tea spilling. And let's go see what we ended up gathering from that special little event. So let's go home. Miss Potts, what's your favorite kind of music? Bugs? I don't know what you're talking about. No bugs here. I feel like that's how she'd be. Oh, Lady Fern, good night. Good night, good night. Ivy Dragon. You're keeping an eye on that little egg. It's really cute how it's just right at the top there. I like that. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to throw Miss Potts into the basement, which sounds quite chaotic, and let her start analyzing the information that she got. I might we'll let her run to the restroom first. And, oh my good gravy, can you not feed yourself for 2 seconds, child? And we'll make sure that everybody else is lined up and good to go. Get out of the haunted child's toy room. We don't need to be in there. Are you okay? You know what? If that's where you're feeling this like inspiration strike, go ahead and come on into the haunted child's playroom and work on your song then. I'm not going to question it. Look at her. She's just so inspired here in the room where we've got these kinds of gnomes. The cake is a lie, by the way. It's full of bugs. But she's just sitting here and there's like a floating train set in the corner. I love this room. But why? Why would you write in here, dear? I guess it would be inspiring. Resume a sentimental piece. So I'm going to have her work on that. And then while Miss Potts gets herself comfortable, we'll spend time with the main star of the show, Belle, who should be taking care of herself. Look at all the pigeons outside. Good grief. Oh, my next song shall be, I Can Feel It, the Ghostly Child's Gnome. I love that, Rin. Yeah, how is that room even inspiring? I mean, I guess it could be really inspiring. Oh, don't pee on the frog. Well, she wants to pee like a champion. Sorry, frog. Dive into the pipe system. And then we need to play, where is Molly? Like, I'm a little worried about Molly. Like, will she just... Is she glitched out because she's a familiar? Do we have to summon our cat? Because I want to play with her, so... Oh, the popcorn! Thank you! Yeah, I do want to put popcorn down here. I think adding a popcorn maker would be kind of hilarious. We need to be careful because I've been spending so much of our money and we don't have a lot of it. But I can't resist. I hardly ever have the popcorn. In fact, let's put it in the kitchen. And then Miss Potts will make herself some popcorn when she wants to go down into the basement. There we go. We'll just make a little popcorn maker right over there. It's only 155 simoles. That's fine. All right, Miss Potts, you should be good. We'll have her analyze that in just a second. And I'm going to have Belle try to summon her familiar because I'm a little worried about Molly. All right, magic, familiar, summon familiar. Molly! Molly? Oh, she's currently out foraging? I'm a little worried that that is broken because I was told that that can actually break. Oh, Molly, I'm a little nervous about that. Okay, we'll assume Molly's okay, but I really hope she comes back soon. And if she doesn't, we'll leave the lot and try that out. But all right, so what am I going to do with you, dear? Level up on painting skill. Play in leaf pile. Make a friend. Oh, Miss Ruby. All right, well, if you want to tear that apart, that's fine. I guess I'll let her level up over here if she's feeling kind of like doing a painting. And I think that gets her fun up. I mean, but that's kind of boring. What do you want to do to get... Come on, get your fun up in a fun way, Belle. And she's hungry. But I like following their whims. So you know what? Well, oh, she does have the painting extraordinaire. No wonder. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I forgot we want to change her aspiration to spellcraft and sorcery. That is more like it, so that she can learn a spell. And I think since she was trying to learn the piano, I think that will make, like, I think that'll give her some fun. So I'm going to have her actually focus on the piano, but playing in a pile of leaves actually sounds much more up her alley for fun. Sorry, just couldn't decide what I wanted to do. So I'm going to have her rake leaves, and then I'm going to have Miss Potts actually come down. And Miss Potts also wants to have some fun, but oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to actually have Miss Potts come and bake something fresh because the young miss is very hungry. And we won't take too long about this. What should we make for dinner? Serve dinner. Let's see. She doesn't need to eat it, so we'll just cook. Hang on one second. we're gonna make the young miss some chiapono, which I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it looks like a hearty, filling soup that the young miss can enjoy for the night. So there we go. All right, meanwhile, yeah, this is perfect. Going outside to play in the leaves is a good Belle way to raise her fun. Phew, all right. And Ivy Dragon's probably not much longer of a stream, but I do want to see some of the gossip that we actually have from from what Beatrice gathered. But I am about ready to wrap things up now that we have got Miss Potts set up for gossip. Oh. And yeah, right. I'm really glad that we're getting some of the useful things set up for Nightbot. Hopefully I'll have more useful things soon. There we go. Are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. Come on. Okay, she's raking the leaves. I've actually never done this. I just realized I've never done this in The Sims before. Are you good? Are you okay? Yeah, she's raking all these leaves. Can we make a big enough pile? Keep raking them. Like, all right. I've actually never raked leaves in The Sims before because I've never needed to. And then Belle, yeah, I get the feeling Belle just wants something simple to eat. Well, Miss Potts can't help herself and make something very fancy for dinner. Hey, Cinnamon Bun! Oh, and speaking of which, I can actually have Belle just like eat a grow fruit too. So I'm gonna have her do that and then rake some leaves so that she can play in the pile. All right, Miss Potts, how you doing? She made a Woo! Look at that! That is a complicated, beautiful looking, excellent quality chipiano or whatever it's called. So we're gonna put that away. Miss Potts cannot let that stain stand. And then let's make some kettle corn. And then we're gonna go into the basement and start examining the gossip that we have. Meanwhile, Holly is writing a really creepy violin song. A sentimental piece in a haunted child's attic. That's fine. And how are we doing over here? Oh, she's getting her responsibility going way up from raking the leaves. Well, that's great. Can you play in them now? There. All right, Belle, you don't look that enthused. Yeah, I don't need to go to a party. Belle, are you okay? You can stop raking the leaves now. Does she think she has to rake like all of these leaves now? Belle, you can stop. Okay, guys. Belle? Are you okay, dear? Are you just as glitched out as your... You can stop raking the leaves. No, don't rake the leaves more. Come over here and play in them. Are you free? Uh-oh, you guys. Do you see how many leaves we have? Does this child think that she has to rake this entire yard? Belle, that's not what I meant. You don't need to be, you're gonna be the most responsible sim in the world if you keep that up. And I know you're already not very responsible because you've been missing school. Seriously, how do you make her stop, you guys? Did the leaves break her? Oh, Cinnamon Pine! Hope you have a wonderful time at the cafe. I mean, I'm even trying to reset her, and there we go. Oh, Beatrice just acquired the logic skill. There we go. Belle, are you okay? Molly! What was that? You just showed up out of the blue. Did you guys see that? Molly's back! She's not... Oh, thank goodness. She is no longer trapped in... Oh, and she's off to go talk with Crookshanks and have a friendly conversation. This is just turning up really wonderfully. And there we go. Oh, Belle, you're so freaking cute. Oh, guys, that's adorable. I actually am so happy to be able to spend time with Belle and see her really start flourishing. So hopefully her fun will go up. And finally, we have Miss Potts. Let's go ahead and do this, friends. I think... Where do we have the popcorn? All right, we're gonna grab a serving of the popcorn and we're gonna go down into the basement really quickly. We have 24 hours to pay the bills. Whoops. And we're gonna go stalk some people really fast. And I know, right? The sparkles on Molly are just so pretty. And she just passed out in the hall. That's fine, Molly. Let's see. Queen Ruby, what are you scared about? Now you're feeling flirty again? I'm really suspicious at how that is going to turn out. Also, be asked for advice. Oh my gosh. We're trying to go downstairs in order... Okay, we have to wait. Our teenager has come in to ask her housekeeper for some advice. All right. Feeling forlorn. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore, says Belle. I'll always love you, says her housekeeper. I think Belle's feeling that way after the way people treated her in the magic realm. But her empathy has gone up, her emotional stability, or her emotional control has gone down. And can I have her play in the leaves? Get over here and play in those leaves, for crying out loud. We made that pile for something. All right, and time, now that we have escaped the attention of the child, to come over here and start listening in on these Sims. Got the popcorn? Oh, is that Opie again? It is Opie! Oh, we need to change all of this cat food. Opie is terrified of the dishwasher, apparently. Oh, the bills for this place are 18,000 simoleons. All right, let's come on over. Beatrice reached parenting level 1 while she settles herself in to do some stalking on the Sims. Wow. This is just good parenting. Making sure that your teen Sims aren't hanging out with the wrong people. Go ahead and buy yourself some bugs. That was hilarious. I know, I love Opie the cat too. That was so funny. Some extreme parenting. Spying on the neighborhood teenagers. All right. Let's make sure everybody has something to do. All right. Holly, I think you need to take a break to take care of your needs, dear. And then Belle, she's feeling a little bit better. So I'm actually going to have Belle read one of those spells. Tome of Good Fortune, Tome of Nimble Mind, Tome of Deliriate, which will... Okay, we're going to have her study this tome so she can learn a spell, which I know is a little anticlimactic to just like stick her in a corner and have her study right now. I mean, what's one... Okay, 10 little lies. Beatrice has received a basic audio recording. So here we go, guys. Apparently, this woman is telling a lot of little lies. And our suspicions were totally correct. So now what we need to do is we need to blackmail Eva into giving us a few simoleons. So we're going to just really quickly listen in on the others, like Vivek. This won't take long. We'll put Belle in a corner to start studying her spell book that she has purloined from the realm. Her mom no doubt thinks that she's just doing her homework at 1 in the morning. And apparently we were just spooked by a ghost. That's what you get for playing your music in the haunted child's attic. Was I not telling you that the whole time, dear? The whole time. Don't play your creepy violin music in the haunted attic. That's what I was telling you, Holly. What would happen? The ghost. Also, we have a magic cat having zoomies down the hall. I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. No, don't tell anyone, okay? No, not even your cat. Dun, dun, dun. We don't need to purchase the bugs. But we are getting a lot of the recordings, and hopefully that will be some good blackmail for the future. So, all right, guys. I know magic cat zoomies are sparklier than normal cat zoomies. Play music in a quiet place, they say. You'll be fine, they say. Oh, Ivy Dragons, I love where you're going with this. All right, and she just slammed that door closed. But all right, guys, I think that we have everybody lined up where we want them. Feeling a little bit better. Miss Potts is gathering up all of the blackmail info. It'll be a slow but steady process on that. She'll probably make more money with her painting refurbishments. Totally not forgeries. It's not stealing if I really want it, right? They won't miss it anyway. You know what? The more that we're listening in on these people, like Lily Fang is next, the more I am thinking that they deserve to have somebody looking over their shoulder. They're clearly not the people of the people of Windenburg are not on the up and up like you would hope. I think Miss Potts just might be justified in her work. But we'll leave her to do her work. Meanwhile, we have Holly watching her daughter, completely oblivious to the fact that she's studying a magic tome. And we have our magic cat sitting in front of us in this beautiful, beautiful room. This is gorgeous. I love this. But thank you guys so much. I'm about ready to like just wind things down now. Getting pretty late for me. Oh, and Ivy Dragon, if the queen wants wet food, make her somehow get her own money. That's true. We can send the cats out to do more things like foraging. I know, these are really not fine, upstanding people. I'm sort of amazed. But all right, so hopefully, I'm so happy with how this has turned out. I did everything I wanted. But hopefully, if everything turns out right, we should have an announcement this weekend at some point about where I will be in the next week. Holly, why don't you go ahead, and if you're snoozy, you didn't get anything to eat. I swear, I have to like watch it. Where is your violin? Did you leave it in the creepy haunted attic? Holly, why did you leave it in the creepy haunted attic? All right, that's fine. Like, go get some real food and then go to bed, dear. Sure, some people have skeletons in their closet. I've got an entire graveyard in there. Oh my gosh. We have got some like creepy people in this. Let's listen in on her husband in this town. I'm really side-eyeing them now. But all right, so thank you guys for hanging out. Seri, save. Okay, geez, Nightbot. Let's go ahead and save and wrap it up then. And will I be continuing the Warrior Cats challenge? Yeah, I will. I've just been really maxed out with how much I can do. And the Warrior Cats challenge, no joke, like the patrons are pretty much the only force being able to keep that going, because it takes me a horrible amount of time to make with results that are less than something that takes a lot less time. So it's just one of those passion projects I have to make sure I can balance to kind of put that there. But all right. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. This was really fun. I hope you all have a absolutely wonderful Friday night. And I look forward to sharing some more fun stream surprises with you guys coming up. So I need to figure out how to do raids. I don't have anybody lined up for raids, but I just hope you all have a great night. And thank you, Chris Levy. I won't push myself too hard. We have some really fun things coming up. Like I said, I hope to stream a big announcement this weekend. That's really cool, and I will be gone next week, and I will tell you guys why. It's really cool, and it's going to be really fun to share with our whole community. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Don't tell anyone, okay? No, not even your cat, says Victor Fing. Jeez! Okay, Belle has learned a new spell, Deliriate, and Molly says, I love when you learn new spells. I thought we learned something really evil about Victor Fing with that music just then. That was hilarious. But all right, so yeah, good night, guys. Good night. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Oh, thank you so much for being here and sharing their story with me. Bye, guys.